Yes, students, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you see the PDF? Yes, students, we are done with first program, second program, third program, fourth program, Jack Direct. Fifth program also we have seen. Seventh program also we have executed in the last lab. And now we will see sixth program, that is write a program to demonstrate virtual and override keyword. So here we need to write a program to demonstrate virtual and override. See students, this override is nothing but it is a when we use a override, when it is in runtime polymorphism, we use this virtual and override, and virtual and override they are together. We don't use virtual and override separately. Here here why, what is the use of virtual and override is, here I have declared in the base class. In the base class I have taken a class, base class, and the method of a base class is what? City. The method of a base class is city. The method of a base class is city. So here using this city method, what I am displaying inside a virtual function, it is returning BMSCE. It is returning BMSCE. And here in the derived class, we will be having a override. In the derived class, we will be having a override. In the override method, what we are displaying? Override. We are overriding BMSCE by BMSIT. We are overriding BMSCE by BMSIT. So when you see students, why we use this here to avoid the here in the base class, I have one method, city method. In the city method, I am displaying some information. What information? BMSC. Now I want to override andre override tara. So I don't want to display this. I want to display my override method. In override method, what I am displaying? In display ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ override ಅಲ್ಲಿ. In override method, what I am displaying? Students, what I am displaying in override method? I am displaying BMSIT. In base class, I am displaying BMSCE, and in derived class, I am displaying BMSIT. So here I am overriding the method of base class. Here create a object for, here we create a object for the derived class. In override we create a object for derived class. We don't create an object for the base class, and and it will display whatever the statements are present in the virtual and in the override, that it will display. The students, this already I have explained these concepts in the lab, in the theory class. Yes students, it is not necessary that you have to execute the same program in your lab internals. The one more program which I have explained in your regular class, when I was explaining the virtual and override, that program also I'll show here. That program also you can write for your test. Override. Override. I don't remember the override. I am not able to remember what runtime polymorphism. Yes students, when I was explaining the theory part, that time I have written this, I have explained this program, this true bank, this bank interest program I have explained. Now you can write this program also. The base class is interest, and here I have two derived classes. The first derived class is simple interest, and the second derived class is a fixed interest. in see here, in all the cases, in all the classes, we are doing some mathematical operation. Here we are calculating the amount in simple interest derived class. Here also we are calculating amount, and this 1000 we are adding, and in fixed interest also we are calculating some amount, and here we are adding 1500. And here we are creating a object for the base class. Students, if you have any confusion there in that program, whatever the program I explained in our regular class, the same program you can execute for your lab internals. That program is smaller program compared to this program. Here also there is not much difficulty. Here just calculation we are doing in the each class. This calculation we are doing in the each class. So now I'll execute. So after you zoom your mobile screen and you can see the output, students. The normal interest rate value is 5500. Simple interest is 5060. Normal interest is 5500. Simple interest is 6500, and the fixed interest value is 7000. This is virtual and override keyword. And the next program is delegate. Delegate I have already explained in today's class. Also I have explained the delegate program. And next I have 8th program. Write a program to demonstrate virtual abstract class and abstract method. Program to demonstrate abstract class and abstract method. Yes, students, what are the conditions of abstract class? Before I execute this program, first you tell me what are the conditions of abstract class? What are the conditions of abstract class? Respond. Chetana, what are the conditions of abstract class? Nazma, what are the conditions of abstract class? Nazma, can you hear me, Nazma?
It is marked with the word abstract.
It is?
Marked with keyword called abstract.
Okay.
Then abstract class is cannot be initiated.
Instantiated.
Instantiated.
Means what?
Instantiated.
Yes, students, you can check my video also when I took this abstract class and abstract method. In the PPT, I have clearly mentioned what is the meaning of instantiated. Cannot be instantiated. I explained, and in the syntax also with the comment line, I told you what is the meaning of instantiation. Please attend the classes properly, students. Just simply don't, for the sake of attendance, don't attend the class. These concepts, you are in 5th semester, you are going to attend placements. When you don't know what is abstract class, then what you will attend in the placement? Amruta, what is abstract class? What is abstract class? Okay, I know nobody will answer. Okay, my job is to explain. Yes, students, please concentrate. Yes, abstract class, it is a special feature of OOPS concept. The abstract class cannot be instantiated, means we cannot create a abstract class, we cannot create an object for the abstract class. So generally the abstract class will be a base class. Here, yes students, here in the theory also I explained one program. This is another program. You can see here what according to the syntax I have defined and declared a object, access modifier, object keyword, class, and the class name. So this is an abstract class because it has the abstract keyword. So the other the abstract class may have non-abstract members and abstract members. So abstract class may have abstract members and non-abstract members. And here I have one method, that is this is the abstract method. This is the abstract method. Yes students, one thing you have to remember, in an abstract class it should have minimum one abstract method. You can include one more method also students. You can include one more method, that is public int add int a comma b, int b. Yes students, you can declare one more method in the abstract class. You see this is a non-abstract class. This is a non-abstract method. Is it right? This method, this add method, is not having any abstract keyword. So the abstract class should have minimum one abstract method. It may have n number of methods. One more also I can create, a public int or public float multiply mul1, because already have that method, int z comma float Yes, you're following. Now my abstract class has three methods. Three methods. Yes, students, three methods. It has no three methods, but these two methods are non-abstract method, and this multiply is the abstract method. The abstract class should have minimum one abstract method. And one more thing, the abstract method, in the abstract class, we just declare the abstract method. Nodi here, mul int a comma int b. So what we are going to do, what action we are going to do in this method, abstract method, the implementation will be done in the derived class. Yes, students, this you have to remember. The implementation will be done in the derived class. The program which I explained in the class, that once again I'll explain you that program. Don't keep any doubt in your mind, student. Whatever doubt you have, you please ask me. So the abstract method, the abstract class should have minimum one abstract method, and in abstract class we just declare a abstract method. And the implementation will be done in the derived class. So that is written A into B. Coming to this main program, this is same. Create a object for the class. See, here I have two classes: abstract class program and the derived class demo. Yes, students, I have created an object for demo class. Why? What is the reason? Because we cannot create an object for the abstract class. We cannot create. This is for the instantiation. You cannot create an object for the abstract class. So I have created an object for the base class, that is D. So int j is equal to d dot mul 20,30, means for the variable int a and b, we are passing the values 20 and 30, and after calculating whatever the value it returns, that will be stored in the variable j. And that we are displaying here. So A value is 20 and B value is 30. So 20 into 30, how much? 600. What will be the output? 600. Yes, 600 will be the output. This is a abstract class. This is a abstract class. Yes, you understood? You want me to explain one more program? You want me to explain one more program, students? Respond. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು program explain ಮಾಡಲಾ the program which I explained in the yes attendance I take later. Why you are so much worrying about your attendance? Everybody is messaging. First you listen what I am explaining. Next week you have lab internals. First you listen what I am explaining. Yes, any doubt students in this program? If you want me to explain one more program, I'll explain one more program which already I have explained in your regular class. Yes, students, this is this is one more program. Here I have a class, animal class. Yes, according to the according to abstract class, the abstract class can have be a non-abstract member and abstract member, and the abstract method only we do the declaration here. The implementation will be done in the derived class. The implementation will be done in the derived class, and in addition to this abstract class, I have one more method. In this method, I am just displaying some information, some message I am displaying. See, yes, students, here one thing you observe here in this class, I have two methods. Animal sound method and sleep method. Here, what I am going to display, what statement I have in sleep method, that I have written here only. But the implementation of the abstract method I have not written here. Why? Because the implementation is not done in the base abstract class. It will be done in the derived class. ಇಲ್ಲಿ animal sound ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನಿದೆ ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿತಾ ಇದೀವಿ derived class ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So create a object for the derived class. Why? Because we cannot create a object for the abstract base class. Yes, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Properties. Yes, students, properties. I think properties. No. You want me to explain the property program? I have explained abstract, virtual and override, abstract class, property and interface. Two programs are left out. Okay, I'll explain properties also. Yes, students, one thing you remember in properties, we use two methods, get method and set method. Get method is to return the value, set method is to assign the value. And we have also seen the read-only properties. In read-only property, we don't use set method. We just use a get method. Yes, this is an example of property. Here I have initialized some of the value for code, name and age. Here, this is a property for code. Here, this is a property for name, and this is a property for age. Three properties I have in this program: name, age, and code. And In each property, we are using the set and get method. Set method is used to assign the value. Get method is used to return the value. And coming to the main program here, and in the I have a string method. In string method, we are displaying the statements, whatever the values we are taking here, code, name, and age. Those statements we are displaying here. And here create an object for the class, create a object for the class, and assign the values for code, name, and age. Yes dot code is equal to 001, yes dot name is equal to Zara, yes dot age is equal to 9. And here one more thing, here we are incrementing the value of age by 1. We are incrementing the value of age by 1. The students here using a property, we are assigning the value of age, name, and code. And once it displays the details of a person name with Zara, code is 001 and age is 9. And here once again I want to display, but so I am doing slight changes in the age. I am incrementing the age by 1. I am incrementing the age by 1. When so the output will be 001 Zara, 9 is the first output, and 001 Zara and age will be 10 will be the second output. Here we are not doing any changes for code and name, just we are doing changes in the age. Yes, students, you zoom your mobile screen and you can see the output. This is property program. And the last program we have is interfaces. Yes, students, interface is nothing but in the body of the interface, we just declare the methods, variable, indexer, whatever we use in the program, we just declare in the body of the interface. The implementation will be done in the implementation part. Yes, students, you can see this example. Here I have an interface. The interface name is iTransactions. The interface name is iTransactions. So this is the interface. In the members of an interface are two methods, that is show transaction and get amount. These two are the members of the interface. Yes, according to the definition of the interface, in the body of the interface, we just declare the members of the interface. Yes, students, correct? No, here just we are declaring the members of the interface. See, show transaction, get amount, two methods are there. What we are doing in get method, what we are doing in show transaction. So that we are doing in the implementation part. In the implement here, this is how we implement the interface. That is class name and the interface name. The class name is transaction, and the interface name is iTransaction is the interface name. Here in the implementation of the interface, three string variables I have taken: T code, date, and amount. The initialized value for T code is null, the initialized value of date is null, and the initialized value of amount is 0.00. 0.00. Here using a constructor. Here I have assigned the value T code is equal to C, date is equal to D, and amount is equal to A. And see here, show transaction and get amount. In these two methods, what we are going to do, that these we are going to do. Here we are in the transaction we are assigning the value. In get amount we are returning the value, and in show transaction we are displaying the output. Yes, the meaning of this interface is, when we declare any interface, the members of the interface, here we just do the declaration. The implementation will be done in the derived part, where we implement the interface. There we write the code for the implementation part. Yes, students, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, students, what I have done here, what changes I have done? Previously, just this get amount method I have declared here, but now I have implemented also the what statement I want to display in the get method. I want to return in the get amount method. That also I have done here. I have written here. Now I'll compile the program. See, you zoom your screen and you can see students interface this interface member cannot have a definition. Just you can declare the methods. Within the interface. Just you can declare. You cannot define. Yes, understood. What if I define here only, then what error it is showing? Yes, students, understood? Artha aita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here we are displaying the two values. This is interface. So your fourth lab program is jagged array. Your fourth lab program is jagged array. Hey, students, generally how you write array? It may be 2 cross 2. Three cross 3, 2 cross 3. Yes, we write array like this now. Yes. Yes, students. But in jagged array, what we do first, we take a value of the now how many number of rows we want in a matrix. Now, if I take 3 rows in my matrix, first what it will ask is, again it will ask, again in first row, I'll take R1. In first row, how many values you want to take? If I give 2, then in my matrix, the first row contains 2 values. Next, for second row, yes students, here to take number of values, this is the outer loop. Yes, this is the outer loop. Again, in each row, we are asking how many values you want. This is the inner loop value. This is for R2. For R2, I want only one value. This is also an inner loop value. Only one value. That is 3 I take. In R3, for row 3, the values I want is 4. So this is a inner loop value. The values are 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, I'll take R4. Will it allow me to take R4? No. Why? Because the number of row value, how many rows I want to take? Only 3. But here I am giving 4, so I cannot take. So outer loop value will be outer loop will become false. So it will calculate the sum of each row. In the question, it is asking to find the sum of each row. The sum of first row is 3. The sum of second row is 3, and the sum of fourth row is 10. 10 agata? Respond. Yes, 10. So this is how the jagged array works. First, I'll run the program, students. Then once again, I'll explain the program. Yes, enter the number of rows. 3. Just now I have explained one example. Now the same values I'll take. Enter the number of elements in first row. How many values I have taken in first row? 2 ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ? 2. 2. Enter the values. 1, 2. So enter the row value 3. Enter the elements in row 1, 2. Enter the values 1, 2. Enter the elements in second row 1. The values 3. Enter the elements in third row. Ishtu 4 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ? 4. Yes. So the values are 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yes, students. Sum of first row is 3. Sum of second row is first row 1 and 3. second row only. In second row, only 3 I have, the sum will be 3. And in third row, the values are 1, 2, 3, 4, and the sum will be 10. Sum will be 10. So now coming to the program, here, first, yes students, here we have two loops, inner loop and outer loop. This row value will be the outer loop value. Outer loop value. So first row value is 3. Row value, I am taking this outer row, loop value, row value is 3. 3. 3. Here coming to this for loop, for I is equal to 0. 0 is less than row esti the value. Row value esti the respond. Row value is how much? If you don't respond, then I am not going to explain. Respond, no? What is the row value? What is the row value? 3. So row value is 3. Condition is true. So it is enter into this loop. And in the loop, again I am asking enter the number of elements in row 1. So enter the number of elements in first row. So whatever the values I take here, illi, R1 value 2. Yes, students, you are able to see?
No, ma'am.
R1 value I am taking 2. So this for inner loop, for this var value will be 2. Gottaita how var value will be 2? 2, and here enter the values. J is equal to 0, 0 is less than 2. Yes, correct, no? 0 is less than 2. So it will read the value of first. So I value is 3. This I value is 0 and J value is also 0. So it will take first value. Again, the var value will be increment. See, it will read the first value. Yes, first value antandre ಯಾವ value? So this 2. It will read this second first row ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 value ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ. So in two values I have taken the first value, that is 1. I have taken this value. Now increment var. Now var value will be 1. Yes, students, var value will be 1, and var value will be 1, and J value is also incremented by 1. Now J is var value is 2 and J value is 1. So 1 is less than 2. 1 is less than 2. Respond. Condition is true or false? See here, I'll write here J value is 0. Initial J value is 0. Var value is 2. Var value is 2. Initially J value is 0. 0 is less than 2. Condition is true. So it will read the first value. It will read the first value, that is 1. Next, J will be incremented. Now J will become 1. So 1 is less than 2. 1 is less than 2. So condition is true. So it will read the second value, that is 2. Now J value will be incremented by 1. Now J will become how much? J will be 2. So 2 is less than 2. Condition is false. So this is come out of this inner loop. This will come out of this inner loop, and again this I value will be incremented, students. I value will be incremented. Ivaga I eshtagutte? I ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? I will be 1. I will be 1, correct no? Row value is how much? Here if I write, you will get a clear idea. Row value is how much? 3. Now I ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 1 ಆಯ್ತು. So 1 is less than 3. Condition is true. So it will enter into this loop. Again, it takes enter the elements of enter the elements in second row. First row ಆಯ್ತು. ಇವಾಗ second row. Second row ಅಲ್ಲಿ next. Next again, J is 0. Here, var value, how much I am taking? 1. Here in the PPT I explained, no? The PPT I have explained, row 1. Row 1 is 2. Row 2 ಎಷ್ಟು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ? Row 2 is 1. Yes, row 2 value I have taken 1, no? Similarly, here, var value is 2. Var value is 2. So J is 0. 0 is less than 1. Condition is true. It will take the next value. It will take the next value, that is 3. Now J becomes how much? J ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? J will be 1. J will be 1. So 1 is less than 1. Yes, students,
False.
1 is less than 1. Condition is false. Condition is false. So this, it will come out of this loop. It will come out of this loop and it will go to this outer loop. Here now I value will be how much? I value ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 2. I 2 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. 2 is less than row. Condition is true. Again, it will enter into this loop. Enter into this loop. J is initialized to 0. J is initialized to 0. Initialized to 0. Var value, how much I have taken here in the PPT? 4 ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ? 4 I have taken now. Row 3 value. See,
4
is nothing but row 1 value, row 2 value, row 3 value. So var is 4. Var value is 4. Okay. J is 0. J is less than 4. J is less than 4. Condition is true. So it will take the first value. It will take the first value. Next, J will be incremented by 1. Right, students? Now J will become 1, no? J will be incremented by 1. So 1 is less than 4. Condition is true. Condition is true. So I'll take next value 2. Next, J will be incremented to 2. So 2 is less than var. Condition is true. So it takes a next value 3. Next, now J will be 3. 3 is less than 4. Condition is true. So I'll take the next value 4. Next, J will be 4. 4 is less than 4. 4 is less than 4. Yes, you are following the tracing, students. 4 is less than 4. Condition is false. So it will come out of this loop. Now, I value will be 3. I value will be 3. So row I is less than row. Row value is how much? 3. So condition is false. This condition is false. So this outer loop will become false. So it will come to this statement. Here it calculates the sum of sum of each row and it displays the sum of each row. Here enter the number of rows 3. Enter the elements in first row 2. Enter the values 1, 2. Enter the elements in second row 1. Enter the values 3. Enter the elements in 4, 1, 3, 4. It is displaying the sum of each row. Yes, students? Any doubt? So we are done with all the lab programs. So today after this lab session, I'll mail you all the lab programs. All the lab programs I'll mail you. You this week you can at home you can practice, and next Monday on 19th you have lab internals. 19th you have lab internals. Yes, students, any doubt? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Remaining students, Ajay, Amruta, Anusha. See, still while reading for the lab internals, if you get any doubts, you can contact me, students. I'll explain you in the if all have any doubt in any programs during the theory class for 10 minutes, I can explain you if you have any doubt in the program, lab program.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್
Hmm.
ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ A4 ಶೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾ?
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Gaurish. Thanks for remembering me. Yes, students, every week you have to write a record. Yes, sorry, students, this I forgot to tell you. You buy a record nearby your home. Whatever the record books you are getting, you buy that record and write all the 10 programs in that record book. Dates, how we have executed, no? In the first lab session, first program. In the second lab program, again, the 3 programs we have executed. So if you have any doubt in writing the dates, you can ask me. But those who attended all the labs, so in the labs, how we have executed the programs, you follow the same dates. Follow the same dates, students. You have to write the record. And in your internals, you have to show your record also. You have to share your screen and you have to show the record also. Yes, students, in internal on internal day, you don't say any reason. I don't have laptop, this, that, I don't have internet connection. Please don't say any reasons. Internals means internals. You have to attend. You have to share your screen. Definitely you'll attend, but you have to share your screen and you have to show the execution of the program. And every week you have to, from now onwards, every week you have to write a record. 5th, because of internals, I did not take lab, no. So that's why I forgot to tell you about the lab record. Thank you, Gauri, to remember.
Ma'am, I have downloaded the Visual Studio, but it was free trial for 30 days. Now I can see it is showing only 3 days left.
When you downloaded?
I think second lab, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, students, I'll do one thing. I'll take help of Shashi sir or Murli sir. I'll try to send in Drive whatever the software is available in our college, in our department. No, I'll try to send that software through Google Drive. If that I send, then you don't have any problem, no. Today or tomorrow morning, I'll ask Shashi. Huh?
That version is correct. What you will be sharing us on the Google Drive?
What? I'm not understanding, Manish.
What version of software that you told, no, you will be sending us?
2010. 2010.
Yeah, that is correct, or even that is free trial?
Correct. This is not trial.
Okay.
So you can use that throughout the semester.
Okay, ma'am. Then no problem.
Yes, students, any doubt? 10 lab, full complete part A you will be having for your lab internals. Complete part A. Yes, student, one more thing I want to tell you. In the beginning, when I started my lab at 1:50, actually the lab schedule is at 1:45 because many students were not there, so I started at 1:50. When only 20 to 25 students were there. So when I explain part B program, please don't do like that, because part B is very lengthy. Okay, in the physical classes, if you are not following, then again I can go back and I can explain once again. But in part B, it is a very lengthy process. You try to join the meeting immediately when I start the class. Don't join lately. Is any doubt in the programs? And I told you next lab you have to share your screen and you have to show the execution. Yes, show one by one. Show one by one the execution. Aditya, share your screen and show the output. Ajay, he left the meeting. I asked to share the screen and you left the meeting. Yes, students, everything is recording. If you leave the meeting like that, everything will be recorded. Amit?
Yes, ma'am.
How many programs have executed, Amit?
7 program already done, ma'am.
Can you share your screen and can you show?
Just, ma'am, no.
Huh. Why
Because
are you asking like that? Because in last lab only I told you. In the next
No,
lab.
ma'am, because ma'am, my system is discharged, ma'am, this time, ma'am.
Huh?
My system is discharged, ma'am, this time.
So another other reasons you will tell. Amruta? Amruta? Ashwini?
Yes, ma'am.
Screen share madamma ಎಷ್ಟು programs execute ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ತೋರ್ಸು.
Ma'am, I don't have a charge in my laptop, ma'am, because I have power cut problem because of heavy rain here.
Okay, then I'll wait half an hour. After half an hour, can you show?
Ma'am, if power came, then I'll show, ma'am.
Okay, if in a half an hour, if power comes, then you'll show. Okay.
Right.
Gautami? Gautami?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you share your screen and show the output of the programs which you have
Now
executed?
I don't have laptop, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't have laptop now, ma'am.
Then how you are executing the program? How you practice for your internals? And on internal date also you cannot say the same reason, no?
No, ma'am, that time I'll have, but today I don't have, ma'am.
Gudashekar?
Yes, ma'am.
ತೋರ್ಸ್ಯಾಪ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀಯಾ?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದು ಆಂಡ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಹೌದಾ? ವಿಜುವಲ್ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಮತ್ತೆ?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಆಂಡ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಫುಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ಸ್ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ. ನಯನ?
Yes, ma'am.
ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀಯಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸು?
No, ma'am. ನಾನು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್.
ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಯಾಕೆ, ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
ಡ್ಯಾಡಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹುಷಾರಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ವಿ.
ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್? ಪ್ರಶಾಂತ್? Okay, students, next time in internals, you don't tell such reasons. So on internal day, you have to share your laptop screen and you have to show the execution of the program, whichever the program I ask, you have to show the execution. Now I'll share the lab programs and the programs which I have executed in the class. While explaining the concept, some of the programs I have executed now. all the programs I'll mail you. You study those programs and do well in your internals. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Now only I'll mail.
Okay, ma'am.
Mm. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ವಾ, ಆ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಥ್ರೂ ಆಲ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್.
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಯಾವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಜಾನ್ವರಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲೆಂಡರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇವೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ 30 ಇಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಡೇ. ಡೇಟ್ ನಂಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ, ಬಟ್ ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಡೇ ಇದೆ. ಇದ್ರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಜಾನ್ವರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಪ್ಪ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಕೇಳಿದೆ.
ಜಾನ್ವರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಫೆಬ್, ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್. ಬಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ ಕೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡೆಂಟಲ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶುರು ಆಗಿದೆ.
ಹೌದು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಏನಾದ್ರು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೂ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಹೌದಾ?
ಫಾರ್ಮಸಿ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಮ
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಯಾರು
ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ವರ್ಷ
ಅದೇ ನಾನು ಶಶಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಶಶಿ ಸರ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮುರಳಿ ಸರ್ ಕೇಳಿ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ನೀವು ಅದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೋಡೋಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೇನೆ ನಮ್ದು ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಷ್ಟು
ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು.
ಹಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮನೇಲಿ ವೈಫೈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕ್ಸೋಷ್ಟು ಇವಾಗ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಐ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಓಕೆ.
ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ನಂದು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. I'm just with him and I'm helping him, that's it ma'am. He is doing everything in his laptop. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ಸರಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಆಯ್ತು. ನಾನು ಸತಿ ಶಶಿ ಸರಿ ಕೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಸರಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಜಿಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸು. ಮೇಲ್ ಕಳ್ಸಿದೀನಿ, ಬಂತ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
No, ma'am.
ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ. Meanwhile, I'll take the attendance. Yes, students, answer your attendance. ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇವಾಗ, ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ರು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಬಂತಾ?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನೀವು ಫೈಲ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್?
ಫೈಲ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಸೈಜ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿ ಅದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ನಂಗೇನೋ ಎರರ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಎರರ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ GCR ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Yes, that is best option. I'll upload in GCR. It's complete zip file. I'll upload in GCR, students. Is answer your attendance, Aditya? Aditya? Ajay?
Yes, ma'am.
Aditya absent, huh? Amit?
Yes, ma'am.
Antima?
Present, ma'am.
Apurva?
Present, ma'am.
Ashwini?
Yes, ma'am.
Bindu?
Yes, ma'am.
Divesh? Gaurish?
Yes, ma'am.
Gautami? Gunashekar?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, Gautami present, ma'am.
Gautami present, huh? Okay. Harini?
Present, ma'am.
Surya? Surya? Nayana?
Present, ma'am.
Nazma?
Present, ma'am.
Nidhi?
Present, ma'am.
Pradeep? Pradeep? Preeti?
Present, ma'am.
Rajesh? Sahadev? Saket?
Present, ma'am.
Santosh? Seema? Sinchana? Spurti?
Present, ma'am.
Shashank?
Present, ma'am.
Varsha?
Present, ma'am.
Yashashwini?
Present, ma'am.
Amrita?
Present, ma'am.
Anusha?
Present, ma'am.
Apurva?
Present, ma'am.
Siddharth? Siddharth? Sai Siddharth? Chetana? Kavya?
Present, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Kavya? Kavya? Madhu?
Ma'am, she left the class, ma'am. Because of
Madhu?
Yes, ma'am.
Manish?
Present, ma'am.
Sarfraz?
Present, ma'am.
Murgesh?
Present, ma'am.
Mani?
Present, ma'am.
Paresh?
Present, ma'am.
Pooja?
Present, ma'am.
Prashant? Prashant ಅವಾಗ ಇದಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರತಿಭಾ?
Present, ma'am.
Pratik? Sadhana?
Present, ma'am.
Shashank? Shraddha?
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Sridhar? Tanuj?
Present, ma'am.
Tejaswini?
Present, ma'am.
Ummehani?
Present, ma'am.
Ashish? Vidya?
Present, ma'am.
Vishal?
Present, ma'am.
Yes, now you check your GCR, whether you received the programs, students. I have shared in GCR. Check ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ GCR ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Can you able to access?
I'm 68 present.
ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ. ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳು.
Shashank.
16
68.
Shashank CJ.
60.
68, ma'am.
I marked.
Okay.
Today, Ashish is absent. Pratik is not there. Siddharth and Kavya. Pradeep, Rajesh, Sahadev, Seema, Divyesh. Adityanu ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. Yes, all of you are able to access the GCR programs.
No, ma'am, it's not opening.
Not opening.
It's showing some error, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Word
file ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ವರ್ಡ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ
ವರ್ಡ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಇರಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ.
ವರ್ಡೇ ಕಳಿಸ್ರಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ನಾನು ಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಜಿಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದೇ ಜಿಪ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ programs, don't get confused students. What the programs which I explained in the class, I have executed some of the programs, no? So those programs also I have sent. ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಕಳ್ಸಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. Students folder I am not able to send. Once again I have sent the RAR file only. Now you check whether you are able to open it and access it or not. Open ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಅದೇ ತರ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಸೇಮ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? GCR ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಹಾಕಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಮೇಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ
ಮೇಲೇ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೇಲ್ ಅವಾಗ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೈಜ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಅಂತ ಎರರ್ ಬಂತು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಟ್ರೈಡ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. One second, students. I'll.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಫೋನಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಕಳ್ಸೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇರಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ವೆಬ್ ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗಿನ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Students, if I am not able to send all the programs, I'll do one thing. I'll just send only the lab programs. Only lab programs I'll send. Yes, they try ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Last ones I'll try.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ವೆಬ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
ವೆಬ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ವೆಬ್
ನಿಮಿಷ. ನೋಡಿ ಇದೊಂದ್ಸತಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಇವಾಗ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ Yes, students, now you check now. ಇವಾಗ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಸೇಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್.
Okay, give me some time. I'll send only the lab programs. Okay, students, do well in your internals. I'll send you the lab programs. See you in the next class.